Have you started thinking about math differently, like how it connects to the real world or how you approach problem solving?
I don't know. You're going to buy 47 watermelons and you have to figure out how many people are going to be like, I'm not going to buy 47 watermelons in my whole entire life, right? So it's a lot better just to look at the problem and see why you're doing that problem, because I'm going to need it and I know I'm going to need it. I'm not just doing it because it says on the board to do it.
So real world application of it all, you know, like comparing what a salary would be in one state with its cost of living versus another state. And so it was very interesting to actually see it applied to real world standards, you know, because yes, the job opportunity might sound great, but then you realize you're going to be having a less of a quality of life in the next state over.
So this material includes applications that are current, and the topics don't seem to be more math. The engaging material, there's more application exercises. The lessons are structured so that students are talking and struggling, but they're moving through and they're asking the right questions and they're leading you to the next topic every time.
Well, I always start off with the beginning of the semester with them looking at a growth mindset.
These first couple questions in your notes are going to probably be guesses, okay? And you can make them educated guesses because you've hopefully looked at this before, but don't worry about it. It doesn't matter whether we get them right or not here. But how many rabbits do you think there'll be in the 13th month if none of the rabbits die? I'm going to jot down some of y'all's ideas. Anybody have an idea of what they think, how many rabbits there are going to be? 40? 40, all right. Thank you for... Sorry. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Another one.
I'm wrong, but...
No, it's okay. We're guessing.
3,000?
3,000, okay. All right, another guess.
600.
600. Okay, another guess.
547.
547. All right, so we've got some general ideas. Okay, we're going to check them as we do our model here in a little bit. All right. So like I said, in this lesson, we're going to be talking about exponential growth, but a specific thing is that it's characterized when a rate of growth is proportional to the population size. Okay, so we're going to be checking that here in our data and see if we see that. So we're going to be able to tell whether it's exponential by looking at that. All right, so that's our goal for this lesson.
They watch a video on growth mindset, first of all. In the video, it talks about how mistakes grow your brain. And so I have them imagine taking something in a previous class, some test or some assignment, and they got it back and it has red marks all over it and they have a really bad grade. And I want them to, I was like, okay, how would you feel? Now let's see you feel so horrible that you crumple the paper up. And then I go, wait, what did the video say that happens when you actually made those mistakes? And they're like, oh, my brain was growing. And so I start that off with that mentality so that they know that in the class it is open to the fact that they can struggle, they can have mistakes, and, you know, it's still going to be good.
It's made it a lot easier to input data and like see everything on like visually instead of like just, oh, I'm not gonna do it because I don't know where to do it, or I don't know, like I'm confused about it, I don't know how to do it. How do you input the data is very like explained, like everything is like you understand where to put everything, so it helps you a lot with seeing it, the graphs, the bar graphs and all that.
It's very usage friendly because you don't have to compare it to Excel. Like you have to go through a whole, maybe several steps to do it. On this graph, you just go there are fewer steps, and it's a visual image.
So these are our data values. So let's go ahead and write those numbers there on next to question 5. So I'm going to put all the data and then we can all plot the dot plot. So 0, 0, 2, 3, 1, 2, 0, 2. So try going out to your technology tool and try doing the dot plot there, typing in their data. Let's see what dot plot you get, and then let's answer the questions. See if the dot plot helps you answer the questions that you might have skipped from question 4.
For me, I've noticed it more like in real life, like statistics and how they get the like everything done. It's not just like a number anymore. It's now like to see like it's actual people and actual like tests.
I work in a hospital, so when it comes to like health issues like hand washing, I have noticed like before I was able to see the graphs, but I will really like the small font or like the print, and now I'm able to comprehend it.